30 employees of the Hope Institute back at work after a Department of Children and Family Services investigation cleared them of any wrongdoing. But the investigation into alleged abuse at Hope, which teaches and houses children and young adults with developmental disabilities, is far from over. ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard is live outside the Springfield Police Department. And Kimberly, what is the relationship with these 30 employees and the cases that are involved?
All of these employees were somehow involved in the direct care of a Hope resident involved in a DCFS investigation from late November. Now, that's when all of these 30 employees were placed on paid leave by the Hope School pending the outcome of that investigation. Today, these 30 people returned to their jobs, cleared by the state of any wrongdoing. Hope's communications director tells us in order for this to happen, DCFS had to spend weeks scrutinizing what these employees do at all hours of the day at Hope.
Observing our procedures, collecting information, interviewing staff, observing the care of children, and they would not approve an employee for return to work until such time as they were satisfied that employee meets their standard of care.
There are now 6 cases still being actively investigated by DCFS. These cases stem from hotline calls that were made between January 1st and October 31st. Most of these calls have been ruled unfounded by DCFS in the past. The ones that have not represent the 6 cases that are still active. Cases Hope says they could not legally divulge the details of. And we also want to mention that Hope's CEO, Karen Foley, was hospitalized on Monday with an illness. Clint Paul, Hope's COO, will now take over her duties, and the Hope says that this change is because of that illness and has nothing to do with this investigation. Live in Springfield, Kimberly Howard, ABC News Channel 20.
Well, officials from the DCFS and the Department of Human Services now have 24-hour monitoring where appropriate on site. Now, they add new admissions to the facility are prohibited until further notice. Coming up tonight at 10, Vince Dementri has an exclusive report on the situation at the Hope Institute. He's obtained DCFS reports chronicling dozens of allegations of violence, one of which includes an allegation of a horrific sexual assault on a resident. Now, Vince's exclusive report tonight on Nightside.